Welcome on back, guys. My name is Mackenzie over here at Lafontaine Classics. Got a really pretty 49 GMC 100 pick 'em up. This is a new arrival. We actually had this truck in our possession, I think about 4 years ago it was. They had their fun with it, decided to upgrade into something new, and we just finished going through it. We kick up off at the front. We're gonna make a lap around and just get you a good idea of the condition. This truck has been very nicely restored some years ago. Most recently it's had a mechanical overhaul, which included an engine rebuild, new clutch, a whole bunch of new brake components. That is all good bonuses. First impressions of the front end: paint is really lovely. The stainless and chrome work is gorgeous. Everything fits really well. I don't see any dents or dings anywhere in this bumper, in this really cool grille, or GMC scripting up here. Everything looks really nice. We have a two-part hood release. We're gonna slide this over, and just up under here, it pops up that easily. Now this has a factory inline 6, just as this truck was born with. This is a whopping 216 cubic inches. This one upgraded a little bit. We have double deuces on here, so two carburetors flowing down into a Fenton intake manifold. This has the Petronix upgraded ignition system, a couple of new hoses, new plug wires, spark plugs. It has this remote oil filter housing over here. Looks good. Yeah, and one big upgrade too. This is no longer a 6-volt with the generator system. It's been converted to a 12-volt system, so much easier for maintenance. Truck's a lot happier at the end of the day, and we can use these modern ignition setups. Closes up good. It sits very nice on top of both of the fenders. Speaking of, this was born a California truck. All of the body is steel. For a good number of years, the reproduction parts for these, like these fenders, were only available in fiberglass. So we're very proud this one is all steel. Have the gorgeous whitewall tires with the GMC dog dish caps. It's very nice. Tires are in great shape. Chrome work on all of our badging is very sharp. And one subtle detail on this truck I like breaking up the paint is this white pinstripe. There is a sticker laid on there and could be removed if you wanted to. Good looking running boards done in a paint matched rock guard material. So there's texture there. You're not going to chip it up climbing on and off of it. Bed sides are straight. Out back we have a dual exhaust, of course, coming out of some 2 1/4 inch stainless steel tips. Nice original tailgate. Very hard to come across some of these GMC body panels like this tailgate. So I'm glad to see that's still here. And we'll show you the operation. It's quite simple. Slide this out. One more over here. Goes in here. This back here is show quality. Really nice finish on the wood. The stainless steel slats breaking it all up look awesome and have a really good shine. All the button head fasteners look great. And we got the stake sides. Should have a matching stain on them. These are in great shape too. One other addition I'm noticing back here, this has dual brake lights. Factory only one was standard, so it's cool to see both of them. We do have a little bit of a mark on this rear fender well, or rear bed side. It's touched up. You do see clean metal up underneath it, so that's a good sign, but it has a couple bumps or bruises. It is a truck after all. This is where we fill the tank, which is located behind the driver's seat. Gaps look very good. Nice antenna. Another mirror over here on the passenger side looking good. And the little hoods on these lamps, very period correct. Give this truck a handsome look. All right, very factory appearing interior. I like that. Door cards are nice and simple. A little bit of vinyl up top, and just the steel inner door card, just like it would have been from the factory. Bench has been recovered. There's new foam up underneath here. Inside of the cab, you notice we have a headliner with some more black vinyl, broken up with some nice little red trim here. Looks good, and that is also carried around the window frame, holding those seals in, looking good. Visors are in nice shape. Got the factory steering wheel still in this truck after all these years. Nice GMC horn button there. Little knob here to make it a little bit easier to turn. Gauges in front of us, they're rather simple. I love the styling of these. These are very cool. We got a fuel gauge, a coolant temp, an amp meter, and oil pressure. And then just went over, we have the odometer showing 9,100 miles and a speedo running up to 80 miles per hour. Always neat to see these in here. This little lens actually allows you to see the stoplight up above you. Kind of cool. We have our headlight pole here, a push button starter, and then right on over here we have the choke and a throttle. In the middle we have an upgraded head unit, which is in the factory location. It looks very good in there. The dash isn't all hacked up to accept it, but this has AM, FM, and a cassette deck, which is nice, and that's working wonderfully. Very cool General Motors script in there. I love this era of truck for these cool details. One ashtray right here, and just one door over. That opens like so, and in here you'll find an original owner's manual for the truck, which is cool. Very sweet. Downstairs we have a fire extinguisher here added for a rainy day, and then this is the factory blower motor. I love that GMC badge on it. And we've begun heading out of the shop here. So far in front of me, all of the gauges are working, which is great. Coolant's begun to warm up. Amp meter's right in the middle, doing about 30 miles an hour, I believe that. Get this baby on, okay. Well, that was fun. Radio works, I'm sure you can find a channel with a little less static. Gearbox feels good. Downshifts through all the gears fine. Going down a very broken and bumpy road. It's pretty comfortable. Seat feels good. Suspension's doing everything it's supposed to. These are pretty fun with the floor shifted 4-speed. How about that? Most often I see trucks of this generation, it's 3 on the tree. So it's pretty psyched to see that in here. Horn still works. Alright, so first gear is a little bit of a creeper. That start there was actually started out in second, which if you don't have any load behind you is probably the way to go in most instances, unless you're up on a steep incline. But honestly, the truck tracks straight, it stops straight, accelerates really good. And maybe a couple more bells and whistles in here. I'm gonna crank the windows down in a moment. Oh yeah. Also, if you want to grab a little bit of fresh air, there's a vent on top of the cowl and a little lever right down here. It opens that up, and we'll get a little bit of breeze through the cabin. Pretty splendid. If you want to know anything more or see anything more on our red pick 'em up here, a couple of things. One, down in the description of these videos, if you just scroll down a little bit there will be a link. You can click on that. It'll take you to view the full listing of this truck on our website. That's where we house the whole photo gallery, the description of what we know, what's been done, and where it has been. And also too, you can see pictures of like the underside, close-ups of the interior, the bed, everything like that. So check that out. And while you're down there clicking, like, subscribe, share if you enjoyed, and check out some of our videos. We have stuff like this coming through often. We love trucks, we love muscle cars, and a little bit of everything fun. So thank you guys once more from Lafontaine Classics here in Michigan. We'll see you soon.